My name's Katie, and I am the Chief Marketing Officer for the York County Economic Alliance. And I've been training with CFB Fitness and Nutrition for a little over 3 months. My greatest frustrations before coming to CFB Fitness and Nutrition were that everything I used to do didn't work anymore. So I was trying to go back to the same old tricks and get the same old results that I did 10 years ago, and they just weren't working for me anymore. So in the past, I've tried other programs that haven't been successful, or things that used to be but no longer were. So for a while I was a runner, for a while I was doing weightlifting, I was doing different types of weightliftings and different types of splits and workouts and trying to piece things together and following a dozen fitness influencers that are all telling me conflicting things. And there's so much noise out there that you really don't know what's true, and what's true for somebody else might not be true for me. So coming to CFB Fitness and Nutrition meant that I was going to get a customized program that really would be for my goals and what would work for me. And what you see on the internet doesn't necessarily work for everyone. So you really need to have those things that are customized for you. My favorite result so far is definitely gaining muscle. That's number one goal for me, not just because it makes you stronger and healthier, but also because building more muscle helps you to burn more fat and get that kind of ideal body type. But also being pushed outside my comfort zone. That's not an easy thing to do on your own, and you really kind of need someone like Corey or someone like the other coaches to help push you through and push you just a little bit more. And I think realizing I'm capable of more than I thought I was is a really big success too. So I had knee pain beforehand, and when we started training, didn't even realize that those were areas of weakness. And then after, I'd say maybe 2 months, started noticing that knee pain had completely gone away. One of my biggest fears or apprehensions in coming into this was just that it wouldn't work. I've tried a bunch of other things. I've followed other fitness influencers. I've had other nutrition coaches. I've been to other gyms, and I thought I knew what I was doing. And I was really afraid that it wouldn't work, that I wouldn't like it. It would be too hard. I wouldn't get results. And it's hard, and you have to work hard, and you get back what you put in, but that also means that you get results. So this program at CFB Fitness and Nutrition is different from other programs in other places because it truly is customized to you. And not just here's a 6-month plan, good luck, but constant checking in to make sure that we're making progress, we're hitting goals, that things feel comfortable, they feel right, that you're following the plan, and also that the plan is working for you. And I think also because it's so data driven. With the level method, there are benchmarks to hit. You know when you're progressing really well. Being able to do the body scans to make sure, are we building muscle, are we burning fat? There's a lot more outside than just a number on a scale. And making sure that those numbers are hitting your goals as well makes it really unique. So something that I couldn't do prior to coming here were front squats. One, I didn't know how, and I was worried that I would hurt myself trying to figure it out. I would see it on the internet, but not quite know how to do it myself. So that's definitely a big win, learning how to do that and being able to do what I feel is impressively for me, having never done that before. What surprised me the most about CFB Fitness and Nutrition is how much it's certainly about physical fitness, but how much Corey and the coaches care about you as a person. We all have days when it's your mental health, or it's a mental game that's a struggle. It's not the physical, or you've got emotional stuff going on, or life is crazy. And so they really take all of that into consideration. And when you're coming in, especially for one-on-one personalized coaching like I am, you're spending a whole hour with that person, and you really feel like you are forming a relationship, and that they care about you as a whole person, not just what you're doing that 1 hour of physical activity. My goals when I started were to get back in shape. I have been unhappy for probably about the last 6 months, and I really wanted to get back the body that I had 6 months ago. And that's not something you can just cure overnight. So it's been a little over 3 months, and we're building muscle and we're burning fat, and I'm stronger and clothes are fitting better. And there's a lot of non-scale victories along the way in there too. So I still have a long way to go on that, but I'm really happy that we've been making progress that I couldn't have done without the support of CFB Fitness Nutrition. The difference in me, I think those around me have noticed, is feeling happier and healthier. And when you take the steps to invest in yourself and invest in a workout program, a nutrition program, you don't want to throw all of that out the window in the rest of your life. So those around me would notice that I am making healthier choices, being more intentional with my time. I'm restructuring some activities. So instead of let's go meet for drinks, it's like, why don't we go for a hike instead and save us both the calories and get us some fresh air? So all of that really plays into being happier as well, especially if you're someone like myself that uses physical activity to support mental health as well. There's a lot of correlation there, and that's been really a noticeable change. If you're watching this and you're on the fence and you're not quite sure, I would say come in for that consultation. Just have the conversation. I came in not knowing what to expect, not knowing what kind of facility this would be, what the coaches would be like. I didn't know Corey at all. And I took the gamble to have a 1 hour conversation and thought at the end of it, I can always say I need time to think about it. But at the end of it, in the conversation that we had about the structure, about what they could offer, about the results that we could be working towards, made me feel really comfortable in progressing. So if you have any apprehensions, just show up and have the conversation. You're not obligated to anything. You can always think about it, but it really is worth the investment in yourself to have the conversation and make sure that it's going to be a good fit for you. And if you're somebody that's really looking for customized goals, then having that conversation one-on-one is what you want versus just joining a gym where nobody knows who you are, or signing up for an online platform where you're just another name on a spreadsheet. If you want something customized, having that conversation is key.